Alright, chat, I'm officially live. I'm gonna ensure you're all able to hear me. Alrighty. Yeah, it's gonna get me copyrighted, so I'm gonna ensure I do not play that. Yeah, it's gonna get me. Anyway, yo, it's good chat. How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling blessed. Back was more of me playing The Walking Dead Season 1. I'm gonna be chatting about the shit I typically chat about before I continue on with this game. Roleplay's gonna be later today. I promised AZ every Wednesday, chat. Every Wednesday. If we want to continue, I would just say let's do as much as we possibly could until it's 12:30 a.m. EST my time. That's when him and I are gonna end. But anyway, chat, without further ado, without further ado, let's get straight to the shit, once for all, anyway. Bro, this is my favorite game. I feel like Season 1, out of all of the seasons, are my fave. Well, actually, I like Season 1 and Season 2. Season 3, a lot of controversial shit. Season 4, it's too short and then a sad ending. Way sad compared to what you're gonna witness within Season 1 of Episode 5. And yes, I am gonna be playing 400 Days. Not separately, I'm gonna play it before Season 2. I feel like I want to consider it. It's my fave. As you can witness, this is my save file. This was from before. And, this is like for the share play for Angel. Angel's gonna be playing The Walking Dead next week because I do not have PS Plus, unfortunately. So no GT for a while until next week. I would actually hope that I get the oppressor next week and we just play GT for fun with my mom's place. But then when I transfer to my save file, I don't have to worry about it because I would have the oppressor and the house what's in my save file from my dad's PS5. Quite interesting, anyway. I feel like because of the transferring and shit, and that's why it's quite different, That's what led to that shit. Synchronous transfer because, I remember I created just a whole new Rockstar's account, or not Rockstar's account, it was just an online account, or just on, specifically was in GT5 Online, and now I transferred, so now I have both of the shit, but they're not exact. So if I'm on the PS4 version, it's not gonna be exact, like the money or whatever I was within before I had to my dad's place, and not exact when I'm at my dad's place, and whatever I was within my dad's place before I had to my mom's place. I'm looking forward for my dad's place. I want to see what I'm gonna do. Yes, my therapy session, but that's gonna be in person because I'm not sick. I'm all better and shit. And I'll mention to my stepmom, are you gonna be able to give me a ride and shit? But anyway, chat, I'm gonna be chatting about the shit I typically chat about. So as I specifically mentioned about all the political shit, all the business shit, all the businesses me and Farhan are gonna run. As CEOs, not presidents. I mean, some companies involve business presidents, like WWE and Naughty Dog, but just Naughty Dog, him and I are gonna lead. Not WWE, because I feel like Nick Khan can remain there. I did my research, and I feel like Naughty Dog, they have to create another sequel of Uncharted. I feel like that's just not Nick Khan. That's Neil Druckmann's, his part of the company because he's leading it. That's what he wants to do, and whoever wants to be part of Naughty Dog can focus on Uncharted. He wouldn't care. I feel like I would have to see, but yeah, I mean, for Naughty Dog, you're president of that. For Rockstar, you could be a president of that or vice president. I would prefer being president of that company as well, especially. Well, I would let him be president, but I would be the CEO of Rockstar Games. Take-Two. Whoever's leading it is doing a great job. I'll let them lead it, and I'll collab with them. I feel like TKO shouldn't... Excuse me. I feel like TKO shouldn't necessarily be a part of WWE, but I feel like Take-Two can be a part of, Rockstar Games or certain companies like 2K or whatever, And it's not 2K fault, it's actually the internet. I did my research. And then AZ is mentioning Fortnite. he's mentioning that it's Epic in fault for like the lagging and shit. What if it's your internet? You know, I mean, he is at his brother's place, so it is actually partially Epic in fault, I would say, or possibly it's not, and it's just a malfunction. You know, let us know. But yeah, and I did my research. Barack Obama is actually a Democrat, so. But yeah, as I specifically mentioned about the business, all the business shit, plenty of the business shit, you know. As I specifically mentioned about Elon Musk, Tim Sweeney, Tim Cook, Bill Gates, and Mark Zuckerberg. As I specifically mentioned about Barack Obama, Joe Biden, and Donald Trump. Or if I want to go by political party order, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, and Joe Biden. Then, Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris. Because I did my research. Barack Obama is a Democrat. Did he fucked up? I mean, he was really against Iraq. He was starting like a war towards him because of something they did. But really though, and I've done my research, the war of Iraq actually occurred within the year 2001, and then as well 2011. Unless it was 2011, or Barack Obama was so focused on the war. I would say he's the only Democrat I would like, but overall, I'm towards the Republicans and against the Democrats. I mean, from the moment of like Democrats being in office, like when Joe Biden was another Democrat in office. I mean, there's 2 Democrats in office and 2 Republicans within this century. So it's starting fresh. I'm pretty sure George W. Bush was a Republican, and Donald Trump was a Republican, and the only Democrats were Barack Obama and Joe Biden. Barack Obama did ran twice, so he's not going to run again. He's ran his course. The only one, oh yeah, and Donald Trump, he's done too. Joe Biden, he has 1 more term. But I do not support anything he's done, so I feel like he shouldn't even be running. If he wants to, he needs to think of something reasonable. But I'm not a Democrat supporter, so whoever are going to vote for him, you do that, but overall I'm not. And it's nighttime, it's like 6:44, you know, and it's nighttime. So that's how, like when I'm at therapy session, it's like, you can still witness the sunlight. It's like, as the Earth rotates, it's like an illusion of its setting, but really it's not. But, yeah, it's like about to be nighttime. Because it's winter, unfortunately, the season of winter. Anyway, as I specifically mentioned about all those presidents, as I specifically mentioned about about my family members, chat, as I specifically mentioned about me being a WWE wrestler and just WWE itself overall, as I specifically mentioned about myself being an astronaut and just overall, like my astronaut missions, and like what I read about that. I feel like last live stream, what I specifically mentioned about my dad and I homie Agron, like I met him through my dad. As I specifically mentioned about my dad and I lady friend Helen, like I met her through my dad. As I specifically mentioned about my friend Helen, my homie K, a.k.a. Craig. As I specifically mentioned about my dad's cousin Alan, not AZ, but my dad's cousin Alan, which is my uncle. As I specifically mentioned about AZ, as I specifically mentioned about my homie Angel, as I specifically mentioned about my homie Farhan Zara and his twin brother John Azara, so like the Azara brothers, the Azara twins, they're like my homies. As I specifically mentioned about Mr. Beast and I Shall Speed, as I specifically mentioned about my therapist, as I specifically mentioned about the biblical shit, as I specifically mentioned about my mucus buildup and like, you know, the minor sickness, you know, the nasal congestion, very rare, which the causation of the minor sickness itself overall, like, you know, is the mucus buildup. As I specifically mentioned about my Crohn's disease and how the causation of my acid reflux and vomiting, whenever vomiting occurs, if the acid reflux is severe because of Crohn's disease, is the causation of my Crohn's disease. As I specifically mentioned about, yeah, the biblical shit, what else? Oh, as I specifically mentioned about my ex-wife, or my ex-girl, which I'm going to find a girl, like I mentioned, it's going to be a blondie. As I specifically mentioned about, whether she has freckles or not, I do not necessarily care, as long if she's the one for me, so God Almighty Jesus Christ, that's all that matters. As I specifically mentioned about my adopted kids, because I'm still gonna adopt kids. Possibly by late 20s, I actually feel like might as well, because I need plenty of money for that shit. I do not have the money at the moment, and I'm not rich, but I'm not broke. So meaning I can still afford shit if I wanted to. It's just that I gotta go to the store and all that shit, and you know, people wish they could put money electronically, like online, but you have to have a debit card. That is the way it goes overall, like, don't you know? And I feel like I agree on that. Like, why would you want to put $1 in your PlayStation just so you can get that shit? If people can do that glitch, that'd be cool, but I wouldn't do that, you know? I feel like it wouldn't go through. That would be cool if people could figure out a way so that they can actually have money on what's in the PlayStation, but from what I know, you possibly can't. I mean, that would be cool, so I could get PS Plus. Would I risk it? Possibly not. Obviously, it's not gonna work, so I'm not gonna risk it. You know, like, you know. Anyway, as I specifically mentioned about like me having kids, but it's gonna look different compared to if I were to have it with my ex-wife. But I'm gonna have it with a blonde woman once I find her. She's gonna be 21. Her and I are gonna have kids when we're 27. So you have to wait until I'm 27. Well, her and I are 27 because we're gonna be. She's gonna be my age, so someone my age I want to be with. So she's gonna be my age. So once I turn 22, for example, next year, she'll be 22 as well. You know, like, you know. Anyway, and yeah, as I specifically mentioned about all that shit, you know, like within my recent live stream chat, as I specifically mentioned about all that shit, you know, like within my last live stream chat, like, you know, as I specifically mentioned about all that shit, you know, like, you know, and gonna continue chatting about, you know, like, you know. But yeah, as I specifically mentioned about all that shit, you know, like within this current live stream chat, you know, like within this current live stream chat, you know, like, you know, and what I could possibly mention about all that shit, you know, again as well with my future live streams, obviously chat, you know, like, you know. Anyway, alrighty, hold on, chat, give me a minute before I start the game. Alright, chat, I am back, you know, like, you know, anyway. Alrighty. Alright, chat, I am back, you know, like, you know, anyway. But yeah, bro, I wanna head to plenty of planets though. Mars is possibly gonna be the second planet, so Moon is the a.k.a. Luna is the like main one. Like, you know, anyway. Alrighty. See me, chat. Let's see how much episode I could possibly play before it's 10 o'clock p.m. EST my time, which will be like 7 o'clock p.m. EST AZ time. Because he lives in California, I live in Michigan, so. I'm just adjusting my mic.
Take care.
Yeah, for real, chat, my boy got torn the fuck up.
Thank God I'm okay.
Right?
I was worried you'd be bad here too.
And quiet as usual the past couple days. Breaking down the way some mayor's gone. That ain't nothing new.
I ran into Andre outside and Chet. He got killed.
No, you're kidding.
Those things got him. Dad, I don't know what's going on.
Sorry, Sean. You brought a couple guests.
Hell yeah. Your boy's a lifesaver. We need a place to stay. We just need some help.
We just need a little help. We won't stay long.
Good. You're welcome to stay here just for the night. I don't run a bed and breakfast. So
understandable. I mean, that'd be fucked up if I don't have breakfast, but
Well, just some guy found out.
Honey, do you know this man?
I mean, she met him not too long ago.
Yes.
Okay then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah. It's not doing so good.
Might help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have.
Fuck yeah. That's my boy. Well, not until he hates my ass, because I'm going to possibly save someone else instead of Sean. Watch. If you know what I mean.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
Those who are new here, some people actually know about The Walking Dead, so...
Could be worse.
That's what it sounds like. Seems like things got awful bad in the city.
I meant to put... I meant to choose another choice, but hey, it's all good. Because I mentioned before, I'm going to choose the greatest, badass choices.
Nice to meet you, Lee.
Like not so you know?
Green.
Before, I'm going to choose the greatest, baddest choices.
How did this happen?
Like not so you know?
Car accident.
That's so. Where were you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of my mind.
The news says stay.
Yeah, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things we've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl.
Before I found her?
I was with a police officer.
Yeah, fuck him.
He was giving me a ride.
Well, he's a dumbass.
Nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
They chose awful, so...
Never mind. We got another displaced family of three sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there.
She ain't my daughter, what the fuck?
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
Hell yeah, bro, she's just a kid.
After her until we find my parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first
See me,
thing
chat.
tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
What happened to your friend? Maybe that's not a bad idea.
See, I like that, because it's just immediate. I don't have to be like, oh yeah, this is what happened and all that, you know. Some zombies were, you know, on my ass and all that. I feel like I chose, you know, so I'm gonna choose manure, not shit. Kids can't cuss.
Manure? Like when a horse plops?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, but... Like, I wouldn't care if... Hold on, let me...
I miss my mom and dad.
I've been there.
How far is Savannah?
Quite far.
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
I've never been to Savannah or even Georgia itself, so... But yeah, like... Let me pause this real quick. Like, okay, if it was my kids, I would allow them, but I would be aware of if they know what it means. Like, I would allow them at the age of 5 or 4, because you can notice my younger brother cusses, and, like, he shouldn't be, but apparently it runs in the family, so it's not genetics, unless it is, because if everybody in the family cusses, that can, like, lead to, like, one of your childs to cuss. So because I cuss, my kids are gonna, and I don't care. But it better not be at 4 or 5, otherwise it better not be offensive like how my younger like brother cusses. But I do not want Clem to cuss. She could cuss in season 2 because they did allow that, but overall, like, you know, it's interesting like how they allowed her to cuss when she's only 11 years old in season 2. But hey, it's all good, you know. I'm not gonna allow her to drink and shit because I did my research, and even though it's just a game, hey, it's how you raise a kid, you know. It's like you're raising her. It's pretty much like you're the father or mom, or mother, excuse me, without anybody caring for her, like, physically as her father or mother. Like, you know how Kenny looks out for her in, like, season 2? So I want him to be like, thank goodness you didn't drink that, because it's not good for you at this age. Especially smoking cigarettes is never a thing I would do. So possibly my kids would never. They'll possibly smoke weed, vape, and all that shit when they're like 21. Because if they start at a young age, their kids will start at a young age. And I don't want my grandkids to be like that. Like, oh, I want to vape at a young age when their body's not fully developed, or even their brain. But because 21 is close to 25, I wouldn't care if they legally get themselves vapes. I mean, I vaped at like 18 and shit. Yeah, at 18 and shit. But simultaneously, I'm a legal adult, so it wouldn't matter. It's at home. It's like I didn't went to the store to buy one. And I got one from my homie like last year, but now I can legally buy one, so it wouldn't matter, you know. But some parents or even Craig got paranoid when I mentioned, hey bro, appreciate those vapes, or you know, and then he was like so paranoid. Like his cousin was in this K I'm referring to, the one I play with Fortnite sometimes. He was like so paranoid. Like his cousin, it's his older cousin. He was like what's it called? Like he was so shocked. He's like, bro, why are you saying that? But you're only 20. My cousin can't know that I'm giving people vapes underage, meaning under 21. But hey, because I'm 21, I would just mention that, oh, I got myself vape. And if someone mentioned, where do you get that gray one from? And I'm like, oh, I bought it myself. Because I do have a gray one. It's in my backpack. I don't even use it anymore. Really, I don't. It's my school backpack. And yeah, there's shit in there. I may clean everything out of that shit. Like nothing is gonna be in there. Like the backpack is picked clean. I'm not gonna give it to my kid. Like my kid does not want to be caught with that. It's not great. No, I'm gonna get them their own backpack, possibly age appropriate. Anyway. But yeah, I wouldn't want her to cuss. I would like wait until season 2 because that's when Telltale like allowed her to, because you know. God damn, Lee. I feel like it's the one where he killed the senator, like the one who was sleeping with his wife. Well, ex-wife, because she left him for no damn reason. Well, actually, she cheated on him with the senator, so that's fucked up. The senator fucked up. Yo, what's good, Kenny? What's good?
Itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn then, lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
Yo, I'm not her daddy.
Not that. I'm Kenny.
Dad, this is tractor and everything.
We better get going. We won't hear the end of it.
I'm gonna pause this real quick. I feel like his wife cheated with Senator, and the Senator fucked up, so Lee's like, I'm gonna defend my wife, but then, like, unless the Senator fucked up and forced her to cheat, who knows? I mean, they only talk about, like, partial, like, details of it. They didn't like actually show it before he got arrested and all that, which would have been cool to make episode 1 long, which could be before the apocalypse and during the apocalypse. You know how in season 3, in the flashback, this was like before the apocalypse started, which is when like Lee was gonna get arrested or was getting arrested. Actually, no, cause it was nighttime in that game. I feel like this was like when Lee was in the drugstore, and this is like how their life is going, like how their life started was the zombie apocalypse. So actually, not before the zombie apocalypse, it was the starting of it, not the middle of it, not the end of it, which there's no end at the moment. The starting of it, you know, like no, you know. Anyway,
That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck.
Duck.
Why do parents name their kids Duck?
We're from Fort Lauderdale. We were on our way back before things up and went bananas.
Oh, okay.
The word is you were on your way to Macon.
What family's live there?
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Hold on. Someone's texting me. I'm actually going to be right back. I'm going to see if I could possibly have something for dinner. And that's the part where I'm going to be AFK. So be sure to skip where I'm not AFK. And once my dinner is ready, just at that point as well, be sure to skip the part where I'm not AFK as well. Alright, anyway. But yeah, thank goodness Barack Obama doesn't have to run. Like, I low-key don't like some things he did, but something I do. So it's like a mix, but hey, look at Trump. I mean, he's doing great. I did my research. I know Eli, he doesn't like how he's gonna own Greenland, and I feel like he should. I feel like that's just Eli's opinion. he is a Republican supporter, that's for sure, because it seems like he wanted someone to be a Republican, or he wanted a Republican president, but he didn't want Trump specifically. He'll eventually understand why and whatever Trump plan is. Because if you're younger, you would have a lot of like shit on your plate. You wouldn't be emotionally mature to understand. Like I'm obviously emotionally mature. It's just that I want to impeach him and all that shit, and that's where I'm like, yeah, I wanted to, but then what's the point of hating him and all that shit? Like no shit, But hey, it's all good. I'll be president in my 40s. That's what I prefer, like no shit, But hey, as long as it's not a Democrat, I would hope that Republicans can rule this country for centuries, like this century. So this century chat, this century chat, this century chat, this century chat, and then the next century, the century afterward. So the 22nd century, 23rd century, 24th, 25th, and beyond that century, or those centuries. And within the 21st century, just hoping that Republicans can, and if there is Democrats, I would hope that they don't fuck up this country. Otherwise, Republicans can still change it even after a Democrat ran for president. I feel like the only Democrat that ran, this century chat, this century chat, I feel like the only one that ran as president was Barack Obama, twice. And, yeah, I didn't agree on some of the things he did. Some things I did, though, because I agree on the war towards Iraq. Even though I'm of Iraqi descent, it's just some things Iraq did that I didn't like. And that's why plenty of Iraqi citizens have to become a U.S. citizen. So if you leave Iraq, you can't become an Iraq citizen. You are formally an Iraq citizen, but now you're a U.S. citizen. Because I know that if you want to lead Iraq, you can't be a U.S. citizen. You have to abandon it. But that change is gonna occur because I am gonna lead other countries. Let's hoping. Otherwise, if I can't, then that's gonna be when I'm in my 40s, and see if other leaders will make the country great. Possibly after the leader that leads Saudi Arabia, hoping we have a leader that either bans Islam, ban it for the Middle East and the U.S., or Bangladesh or Southeast Asia or Southern Asia, who knows? I feel like that's Southern Asia. And cause Southeast is possibly the islands within Asia, or and then as what's it called, yeah, bans Muslim and changes the course of Middle East. Possibly bring churches back again, because there used to be church, I bet, in the Middle East, and then it was all removed and shit. I mean, some Middle East have it. I'm just saying, Saudi Arabia specifically, I feel like they should bring back churches. In United Arab Emirates, same thing. I feel like there should be churches as well there, unless it's just Saudi Arabia, especially giving more free will for women to, or girls / women / ladies / females, where kids or adults, girls and women, are able to where they're able to have free will. They can reveal their skin, but not too much. For little girls, possibly not too much skin. They could, because I know some little girls, they wear crop tops, and there could be predators out there. But hey, if people allow their kids to wear crop tops, then Middle East can allow that as well, if there's another leader or if I lead it. But I'm gonna hope that just a leader can change it, and then if they do, I don't have to worry about having to lead those countries. But possibly I could lead plenty of those countries. We'll see. If it doesn't align with what I want for those countries through God of my Jesus Christ, so they have to do it through God of my Jesus Christ, not necessarily Satan, anyway. But no, chat, I'm gonna be AFK, so be sure to skip the part where I'm not AFK. If my mom is taking a shower, then so I'm gonna head upstairs. I'm gonna go see if there's any food in the toaster oven. If not, then I'll have to mention to my mom once she gets finished taking a shower and gets whatever situated, and I can say, can you make something for me for dinner? And that's all I need. That's all I want. Dinner, and then afterwards I continue playing my game, and I don't have to go back upstairs. But no, I'm not gonna be snacking. I don't, chat. Like, it's Lent, and my goal is to ensure that on my cheat day specifically. So meaning like Monday, no chips. Tuesday, no chips or any snacks. Wednesday, no snacks. Thursday, no snacks. But Friday and Saturday, snacks. Meaning like Sunday, no snacks. I feel like when I went to my dad's place, you know, I would ensure. Or if I do want snacks on Monday, but I'm gonna manage it next week, especially the week after my dad's week. Oh, and Elimination Chambers and exactly streamer days. For SmackDown, I am gonna consider streaming the whole like shit of SmackDown. So like I'm gonna stream. If I don't stream, it's all good. But I'm gonna stream for Elimination Chamber. Absolutely. I mean, I do want to watch it while it's live, but I'm gonna mention Angel. Let's wait. Let's not watch it and not have to be like, ooh, you know. Like, he'll find out potentially. I would figure I would know about Elimination Chamber, you know. Like, you know. Hoping it's Randy Orton and hoping it's Raquel Arad. It's gonna be Raquel Arad Rodriguez. That's what I would do if I was announcer of WWE. But I'll be a WWE wrestler. And hey, chat, any individual could take a day off. If like I chose Raw specifically, I would take a day off on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Oh, and Friday. Because excuse me. Well, unless they need you on Friday. There's going to be moments where they would need you on Friday. Would I be a free agent of WWE? Possibly not. I would definitely choose Raw and sign with Raw. Because I would consider, like, my moment with New Japan Pro Wrestling for, like, a year. So from 2028 and then when it's 2029, I'll debut within the Royal Rumble. I get that I mentioned that rookies can't win, like, a Royal Rumble and shit. But look at Jade Cargill. She was a rookie of WWE. Well, yeah, she was from AEW, but like she was a rookie of WWE. And look at her. So I feel like it's all about if they want you to, or just because you're actually like a rookie. Then you know, because she wasn't AEW, and that's why you know they're like, you know, she's not actually a rookie just of WWE, but really she. So possibly they would allow me, because Angel is going for Trick Williams. I mean, I am gonna go for Randy Orton because they're gonna do him dirty again if they allow him to lose. But if he wins the Elimination Chamber, they have to still go according to that path. Don't do him dirty. Like, ensure that he does wins that title, and I'll have a rival with him, possibly 2029. And if I don't win the Royal Rumble, then 2030. Because I'm gonna ask Siri how old Randy Orton is. Hey Siri, how old is Randy Orton? Okay. Damn, that's plenty of Randy Orton shit. So, he's gonna be 46. So then 47, 48. Damn, he'll be 50. I would say 2029 before he even retires. Jeez. Because he was born on exactly the year 1980. Roman Reigns, though, he is gonna win the title from CM Punk. Would I win that? Possibly not. I would. That's why I want Roman Reigns to win it. I mean, he should, because CM Punk's been he's been having that title for quite a while. I'm gonna go see who's taking the shot. Well, I'm not gonna go in there because if it's my little sister or younger sister, or yeah, if it's my little sister, no, because I'm not like that. I even mentioned a story of actually, I'm not. It's not bad. It's not bad. Just something I want to mention overall. Like no, you know, but it's not bad. Like I'm not like that, you know. Like no, you know. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs. If it's her, I'm gonna be. Oops, I'm gonna go downstairs. When I mean by oops, I mean like. I figured it was her, so I'm gonna go back downstairs and then wait until she's done so that I don't have to, like, you know. Because if it was my 11-year-old daughter, because she's 11, my sister, I can't look at an 11-year-old like that. Like any 11-year-old, never. Unless I'm a doctor and it's for medical reasons. But if it's like them taking a shower or whatever, then, you know. If it's my child, and she doesn't mind and she's comfortable because she knows I'm her dad and I'm not like that, like I'm not a pedophile or a pervert, then she wouldn't mind me taking a shower with her. But if she wants privacy, then I'd be like, alright sweetie, it's all good, I'm not gonna look at your body, I would respect your privacy at all costs. If you change your mind, you should let me know. Just know why you want privacy and why you change your mind all of a sudden. Like, I'm not gonna go to my therapist. Like, I'm not gonna go to my therapist all of a sudden mentioning, like, oh, like, should I do that and all that? Because that is gonna be a bit disturbing, you know? Like, I'm saying, no. Oh, actually, speaking of that, AZ has called me, so I'll actually go back upstairs afterwards. So, I'm not gonna go AFK, actually. Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's good? For some reason, the chat is not going through.
Oh, are you watching my stream?
Yeah.
Like, your chat specifically?
Yeah.
Possibly rejoin YouTube, because obviously if I'm not, if it says I was streaming but I'm not, then that would be the reason. But yeah, just rejoin the stream and see if you're able to.
Okay.
Cause I don't want to like end it and all that, you know. So be sure to figure that out. But yeah, chat. Overall, chat. There's always overall boundaries. But anyway, chat. I'm gonna continue, so you know, might as well.
I was playing Fortnite with a friend earlier. We grind a little bit, and then I got off.
Oh, that's cool. So that's like one of your like guy friends that you were playing with.
Yeah, high school friend.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Because the roleplay is in exactly 3 hours my time, we'll be sure to grind for like 30 minutes. And if Eric wants to join, I did mention to my viewers, if he jokes, then it's all good. But he has to be aware that it's still family friendly. So.
Okay.
But I don't wanna, cause you mentioned he gets mad easily. So if it's all good, I don't wanna like push his bubble or burst his bubble. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, did you call because of the roleplay or because you were like watching my stream and there was an error?
Error.
But yeah, we're gonna focus with Geno and who was the skin I was wearing?
What?
What skin was I wearing when interacting with Geno?
I forgot.
It's all good. Hold on, let me check real quick. And then for like my dad's week, I'll go back to the recent license, so I can see like where I left off with what's it called? What's the like roleplay details?
Okay.
Oh, I feel like it was Sloan, but hold up. Yeah, I was wearing Sloan.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I was wearing Sloan. But anyway, I'm gonna continue playing the Walking Dead, so I'm gonna mute myself until I get finished playing the Walking Dead.
Okay.
So yeah, just be sure to unmute yourself whenever, and then we'll unmute yourself once I'm in the next episode or whenever.
Okay. I'm about to take a shower because I worked out in the morning.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay. No, I said I'm about to take a shower, and then which means I'm gonna take a while because I'll be showering right now.
Yeah, because you mentioned exercise earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned like that's cool. So.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna mute myself. I'll see you then.
Yeah, you as well.
You're ready.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself. So let me know when you're ready.
For sure.
All right. I'll see you.
Anyway, chat. I feel it's my mom taking a shower. I don't want to check. So, anyway, I'll go upstairs. I'll go upstairs afterwards once she gets finished. Well, actually, I'm gonna see if dinner. Hold on, be just skip the part where I'm not AFK. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm just gonna check if there's dinner in the toast oven. Actually, Chad, that's actually my middle older sister taking a shower. But yeah, I feel like my mom's not home. Who knows? But once she is home, I'll mention to her, hey, can you like make me something for dinner real quick? I mean, that's just her way. Even though I want to like put things in the toaster oven myself or whatever, that's just her like way of doing things. Like Anyway, actually, just give me a minute for quite a bit, and I'll be sure to continue on what I was mentioning. I'm back, Anyway, I'm gonna consider continuing. So might as well. And I'm gonna pause my live stream because AZ's gonna call me. He's gonna take a shower for quite a bit. I'm gonna take mine tomorrow, obviously. Anyway. See me, chat. But anyway, like I mentioned, chat, if it was like my daughter's, then I would ask for permission, whether she wants privacy at that age, or like changes her mind, like because I'm her dad and I'm not like that, and I would never be, If it was my sons, I wouldn't even ask because they wouldn't care. But if they're at that age as well, still permission, even though they're like it's like the same like sex or same gender, Anyway. When I mean by same sex, I mean like gender-wise, not that like meaning of it, Anyway. Alrighty. But she's like younger than that age, like a kid, like temporarily, physically, a kid / child / children within her motor body. Then like she wouldn't care, but once she's like within that age where it gets a bit serious in terms of puberty and shit, like emotionally, mentally for her and physically, then that's like a different story, So just be aware as like a father, mother. Okay, I feel like it's more of like if you're a father, you have to ask permission. If it's like your sons, then it wouldn't matter because like you're their father, not their mother. If it's like a mom, then that's a different story. Just like if it was like my daughters, I would have to ask permission because I'm the father, not the mother. Like if I'm like a doctor and I have a female patient and it's a little girl, then obviously they would have a female chaperone just to ensure the doctor is not being inappropriate and being appropriate within this medical genital exam, So anyway, but yeah, that's all I want to mention. I was just mentioning that because I was gonna go upstairs and like whoever's taking a shower, I'm gonna take a peek. Not like that, obviously I'm not like that. I'm just saying like, take a peek like if my mom's actually home. And to see if she could put like my spicy chicken tenders for dinner because I like them. I have to say like because it's meat. Meat is temporarily. Possibly when we're in heaven or the new earth we won't have them unless miraculously there could be a way to have them. But we'll see. Like without killing the animals or harming them, because it's who they are, like the other creatures, Anyway, but I'll be back. Just be sure to skip the part where I'm not necessarily AFK. Actually, doesn't seem like my mom's home. Oh yeah, because 7:21 p.m. Obviously, I figure Anyway, all right, chat. Let's continue. Just so if you have older kids and they're like your daughters and your father ask permission. If they change their mind because like they feel comfortable and they know you're the father and you're not gonna harm them and all that, then that's a different story. But if they want privacy because they're they're growing, you're gonna see them differently, then that's where you give them privacy and you respect that. You know. I mean, I don't have kids yet until I'm 27, and I did set the years for like when they'll be born. Actually, no, when I'm 20, when me and my wife are 26, not 27 actually. So because I'll be 26 and I'll have like a kid, hoping to be born like somewhere within March. So I'll like wait 2 months after the month of my birthday, and that's when my daughter is born. Or son. But I'm hoping for a daughter. And I set the month to March. So for all my kids, and I'm hoping I have twins, but we'll see. I feel like, you know, who knows. So for my first daughter, I'm going to name her Roosevelt. You already know that. That's going to be March 20th, 2031. That's what I'm hoping for. And her zodiac sign will be Pisces. I feel like that's how you pronounce it. And in April and spring, that's what I'm hoping my daughter's name would be. If I have twin daughters, that would be like July 14th, 2033. Because you have to wait a year before you even have kids. Physically. Mentally speaking, I mean, it depends if you will suffer mentally, but I did my research, and it seems like you have to wait a year physically, but mentally, who knows? Because by the time I'm like in my 30s, then like, yeah, I don't want to decline that, so it's worth the risk. To recover mentally, yeah, it's overall 4 years, but would it add up if you constantly wait a year and you get the girl pregnant and wait a year again? Shit, who knows? You know, like, no, you know. Anyway. I mean, it's reasonable to wait a year. I mean, that's what I would overall do, you know, you know. So, the twins would hope, which I'm hoping they'll be born on 2033. And then if I have a son, he'll be born on October 13th, 2035. That's what I'm hoping for. 2 years after 2033. Oh, and then the twin zodiac will be Cancer, actually. And his will be Scorpio. He's not a Capricorn. Scorpio. Okay. And then Lucy, if I had a daughter, on exactly the year 2037 is when she'll be given birth. And that would be March 11th. She's not a Gemini. I'm gonna put... Hey Siri, what's March 11th's zodiac sign? Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hello? Hey Siri. Oh, because I'm gonna call it AZ. I gotta ask Google. March 11th zodiac. Oh, same thing. Okay, same zodiacs. I know you heard it, but I'm not gonna get copyrighted. It was just for quite a bit, you know. Let us know, anyway. July 3rd. I'm gonna mention like Cancer. Okay, these are the months for all my children, actually. Hold up. Oh, and then if I had a daughter named Izzy, born on July 3rd, 2039, 2 years after 2037. And then if I have another daughter, Sophia, born on October 4th, 2041. Hers will be Scorpio. Damn, so March, July, October, March, July, and October. Plenty of Julys and Octobers and 2 March birthdays. That would be an interesting... That would for real be interesting. I'll have to see. Possibly I want different months for them because, like... Because the only ones that would have summer birthdays are Izzy, and April and spring. So I'm actually going to change it up quite a bit. Roosevelt, I want hers to be March. April and spring, I want July 14th. Zach, I'm going to change that to May 13th, so that he can be like 18 before he like leaves high school. May 13th, the zodiac sign. Okay. And for Lucy, gonna change that to what could her birthday month be? February 11th. She would be or August, actually, no, August 11th. Want plenty of summer birthdays, come on. August 11th, 2037. Now I gotta search up that zodiac sign. August. She would be a Leo. That'd be cool. Leo. Okay. I gotta think of like birthdays. For Izzy, okay, so March, Roosevelt is a spring baby. Or actually, I was thinking April. Actually, don't want any October birthdays. Izzy could be... We can have 2 July birthdays. April and spring as my twins. July 14th. Izzy could be July 3rd. For Sophia, though, I don't want her to be an autumn girl. So... June 4th instead of July 4th. Do I got all the zodiac sign right? Taurus, Leo, Cancer. And I feel like she'll be in Aquarius. What's June 4th? June 4th. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to start off with Roosevelt. Her birthday will be on exactly April 20th, 2031. Her zodiac sign would be... What's April 20th zodiac? Should be a Taurus as well. So I want plenty of spring and... Okay. So Roosevelt will be born on April 20th, 2031. Her zodiac sign will be Taurus. My twin daughters... So she'll be born on April 20th, 2031. Roosevelt. Then my twin girls, if I have daughters, twin daughters, born on July 14th, 2033. 2 years after 2031. They will be a Cancer. Zach. That's their zodiac, pretty much. Zach, my son, if I have a son named Zach, will be born on exactly May 13th, 2035. Their zodiac, or not there, his zodiac sign will be Taurus. Lucy, born on exactly August 11th, 2037. Her zodiac sign will be Leo. Izzy, born on July 3rd, 2039. Her zodiac will be Cancer. Sophia, born on exactly June 4th, 2041. Her zodiac will be a Gemini. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 girls, and then damn, I'll have 7 kids. But if I adopt, I'll have 9. I'll see if I even want to adopt. You know, like no, so you know. Anyway. But yeah, those are my kids. Alrighty. Yeah, I would see if I want another son, but we'll see. No, like no, so you know. Anyway. Yeah, I would see. But yeah, those will be my kids. So if I have a blonde wife, I'm gonna see. Oh, hold on, I gotta go back to that list. I'm gonna. Okay, so for Rosabelle, what do I want her characteristics to be? I want to have blonde hair, blue eyes, and white skin. Even though, well, yeah, like white skin, because I have olive white and my wife will have white skin. So blonde hair, blue eyes, and white skin. April and Spring, I would hope they are identical twins. So they would have light brown hair, blue eyes, freckles, because I'm hoping my wife have freckles, and white skin. For Zach, he would have blonde hair, blue eyes, freckles, and white skin. So I mentioned Rosabelle to just have blonde hair, blue eyes, white skin. I mentioned that I want my son to have. I mentioned I want my twins to have light brown hair, blue eyes, freckles, and white skin. And then for Zach, my son, or my wife and I's son, will have blonde hair, blue eyes, freckles, and white skin. For Lucy, I would say as well, light brown hair, blue eyes, and white skin, like no freckles. Izzy, hold on, I'm gonna, for the blonde, I'm gonna make them all lowercase. Okay, so Izzy would have blonde hair, blue eyes, freckles, and white skin. And for Sophia, possibly light brown hair, brown eye, cause I have brown eyes, freckles as well, and olive white skin, meaning like typically depends. Okay, I'm gonna see if some of them should have brown eyes. So Rosabelle would have blonde hair, blue eyes, and white skin. My twin girls, April and Spring, once I have them, if I have twins, would have light brown hair, blue eyes, freckles, and white skin. Want them to have blue eyes because it could be identical, not fraternal. But if they are, then I would add a list. Hold on, if they are fraternal, so April would have light brown hair, blue eyes, and freckles and white skin. And then Spring would have blonde hair, brown, actually no, blue eyes. I feel like the April should have brown eyes. So blonde hair, blue eyes, freckles. Because whether you're identical fraternal, you could have freckles. There's like a chance. So April is gonna have light brown hair, blue eyes. Oh, excuse me, brown eyes. Cause not all should have blue eyes in the family. It's got to be like a mix. So light brown hair is just an identity, you know. Like, you know. So light brown hair, brown eyes, freckles, and white skin. Spring would have blonde hair, blue eyes, freckles, and white skin. And Zach should have blonde hair, blue eyes, freckles, and white skin. Lucy would have light brown hair, brown eyes, and white skin. Izzy could have blonde hair, blue eyes, freckles, and white skin. Sophia could have... There you go. Hold up, but for April... It's a great combination, actually. Like, you know? So now I like chose their descriptions. Anyway, let's continue. But yeah, that's like a cool combination.
It's two.
Sure, we'll tag along.
It's a plan then. Honey, Doug, this is Lee. And what's the girl's name? Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there.
Hold up. I feel like my my homie is on. I'm gonna see if I can call my homie. I'm gonna text him share play so I can share play The Walking Dead. Okay, text my homie. So if he replies, then. But yeah, that would be like my kids, you know, like, you know, anyway. Cause my homie is on. Hold on, let me check what's he currently on, you know, like, you know, anyway. But yeah, that'd be cool, man, having plenty of kids. But yeah, having one son, though? I mean, hey, we'll see. If I do get a son, then yeah, I'll change the description quite a bit. You know, let us know anyway.
The faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool.
Duck and I will hop.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Might as well.
You have such a pretty hair.
It gets lots of tingles.
Hey there, girls. How did you ever get to the city?
Can you just drove? We passed so many people who didn't have fun. We just passed people. Over some, just.
It's okay. It's fun. See.
I want to go home tomorrow. But even then, I can't take away the things we talk through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all this?
This could all be Providence, you know?
Not what we saw.
You just never realize when something has happened to you. What you're being given. Maybe this will all work out.
You're optimistic. Refreshing. New. These past couple days.
Yeah, for sure.
You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was telling me about first grade.
Oh, how's that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's easy.
So, what do you do with corpses on walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Rachel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do?
I used to teach at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs. Back to normal. If it doesn't hit like this.
No, I was let go for a while.
That's too bad. Well, I hear people always clamor back to college after a big disaster. People don't want to die again.
Back there.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, because Lee was accused of being a murderer because he's black, which is very fucked up racial shit. But shit, I mean, because Lee did defend himself, they just accused him of being a murderer, like the one who wanted Lee to get arrested and shit, you know, like especially his ex-wife called the cops on him. Like, that's fucked. Or I'm pretty sure she called on him, and that's how he got arrested. Like, that's fucked up, you know, Oh, and I know why Lee was accused of being a murderer. He was defending her, and then she became his like ex-wife because she ran away back to Virginia or whatever. Because that's what Lee mentioned, you know. I mean, you'll see, you know, and then he got arrested because he was accused of being a murderer. Like, they thought that he just straight up murder without realizing that was self-defense, you know, Like, it was over self-defense, you know, Anyway, let's see what else to chat about with him.
Hey, back at it.
Okay.
Excuse me, chat.
Hey there. Need any help?
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
Excuse me, chat.
No kids.
Would like one then.
Yeah. So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
For sure.
How's your son?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visit her. We were in a gas station. Some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapped. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds. Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Hershey's. We're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
See.
I know. You know what? I was gonna end it, but you know what? I'll possibly end it after this chapter of the episode 1. You know, Possibly after the roleplay I'll continue, or I'll just watch whatever on YouTube without snacking. You know, let us know. This chat was duck.
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
How you doing, Doug?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor.
Same dialogue, I figured.
I'm foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
Bro, some people find him annoying and like hate him for no reason. I'm like, bro, like he's just a kid, you know. That's just that energy.
Hey, Lee.
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those two sides to length, that sure speed things up.
Excuse me.
My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
Was the boy one of the walkers?
I don't really know. He was either attacking the guy or asking for help. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like this.
Did you have to do it?
Ooh.
Kill. Have you had to offer him yet?
Oh.
My mucus buildup is not as severe though. I feel like whenever the minor sickness ends, then you know.
Sometimes it's kill. Be kill.
I guess. I don't think I'd sleep good after that. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there.
Yeah.
How about yours? How's your family?
Not too close, family.
Well, they weren't in Atlanta, right? So that's good. That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
But yeah, I'm gonna pause it real quick. Yeah, my mucus buildup's not as severe. I feel like whenever I have a minor sickness and I recover from it, chat, like, you know, the nasal congestion, you know, because it's very rare in the Leno, you know, typically I would feel better afterwards. Or not feel better. Well, yeah, feel better. Obviously, I recovered from it, but like the mucus buildup is not as severe. You know, Leno, you know. Anyway, it's a great sign. But I was like, ooh, like, you know, the mucus buildup, like when I was when I was inhaling, you know, Leno, you know, like inhaling with my nose, you know, Leno, you know. Anyway.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Anyway, when you see my dad, you might want some help.
Ugh. Most hated character, I gotta be honest, even though he is a wise guy like me, but I'm more wiser than him, you know, Leno, you know? You know, I'm more wiser than him, you know, Leno, you know? Anyway. But, gotta deal with this guy. Well, let's chat with Kenny more. So I feel like there's more to chat about with him. Unless that's all. Pretty sure that's all I... Yeah, I feel like I did chat with him. Like, all the shit I chat about with him, about, you know, Leno, you know?
You having a nice time with Cocktail Clementine?
Yeah.
Great.
Do you have to go to the bathroom or anything like that?
Please, the young woman can take care of herself.
Yeah, okay.
Man, if she wants to continue using the bathroom, she has to go what's in the house, from what I know. But obviously, she'll just remain there or something. Who knows? Oh, okay. Let's talk with this guy.
How'd you get out of Atlanta?
Ooh, the trust meter is...
I got a ride and then I went to the rest. Walked to boy thing.
Well, you're no worse for wear.
Hell yeah.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be building this, I would have told you that you were full of crap.
Nah, fuck you for saying that.
Having a place like this.
Like, don't mention that to Lee.
Family, yes, so was I. Family's important. That's all that matters. You agree with that?
Hell yeah. Yeah, if they're righteous,
Family now. Parents,
like me,
wife, girlfriend.
and possibly my future wife. My parents are currently making no wife. Oh yeah, let me choose that so you can
I think she's up in Virginia.
There you go. That's the answer, chat.
Sorry to hear it.
It's all good.
Now you got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
Okay, why would I do that? That's fucked up. That's illegal shit. Looking for help what's in the house.
Yeah. I was looking for help in her house.
Hey, I'm being honest. If you want anything else, then yeah, it better not be a dick move.
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you did. Let's say things don't get better back in the city, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers you're gonna make. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
Right? That's what you gotta do. Be on his page, but he is still the hated character, because you'll see why. Because I'm gonna save my boy Duck. Sean I would, but hey, I saved Sean last time. Was in my dad's place. Now I'm gonna save Duck. Bit of a different choice there, you know, like no you know, but still badass choices, obviously, you know, like no you know. Anyway, whoa! Save the kid. Bitch, what you gonna do about it, huh? No, that was actually very simple. Yeah, just use the wood. That's very simple. Not a lot of people realize that there's a wood there. Oh, yo, Kenny, don't do that. Oh, shit. Damn. Bro, he's dead. Damn. Oh shit.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Your son is alive.
You don't get to be sorry. And you didn't even try to help.
I was worried about the boy.
But you weren't worried about that.
Oh, I was. Just shut the fuck up.
Let's go.
Get out and never come back.
Oh, I'll come back. I'll come back once your son is buried. Or once you're dead, actually. So you can realize what kind of mistake you made. De loca. Herschel Green. You pendejo. You puta. You idioto.
You've got that right to make it if you want to.
He's an idioto. Idioto? It means idiot in Spanish. It's all good, it's all good. I know Spanish, trust me, you know, like no you know. Just you know, like no you know. Anyway. But hope it transitions to the next chapter so I don't have to worry about having to end it right here. But chat, I'm gonna end it right here. If you want to see more of me playing The Walking Dead Season 1, be sure to leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm gonna end it right taking each chat. But before I end it right here, yeah, just know what I'm an astronaut. I'm gonna consider the Luna mission. It's actually very simple. Like, you just have to like head to the moon, 3 days there, and then 3 days back to Earth whenever. It's very simple. It's actually very like the fastest like mission. Then Mars, remain there for 3 years. Jupiter, Moon, another 3 years, but not like. So until like 2063. Actually, no. I would hope it would be 1 year to head back towards Earth. To go within Jupiter, my boy Eli mentioned never, but I feel like there's a possibility. You can never say never. I mean, for some things, never. Like, for example, having sex as a kid, possibly never. But people do mention never say never, but that's a disgusting thing to do at this modern day of age of, you know, today, you know, like, you know. So, you know, we'll see how you know how that's gonna possibly be. Oh shit! Hold up. Let me ask my mom for McDonald's. You know, I'm gonna say, could you possibly get McDonald's? Could you possibly get McDonald today. I'm just gonna text her that. If she's like too late, then she'll make me whatever. Cause hey, instead of asking for dinner, I could say, "Get me McDonald's." If she's like too late, then she'll give me whatever. Oh wait, what if she's home and she's like, "Hey, I'm already home." Shoot, imagine. Hold on, let me see if she's here. I'm gonna take my headset up. Well, because 8 o'clock, then no, she's not home, obviously. But yeah, I know Callisto. For Saturn, it's actually 2058. Let me check for Jupiter. Let me check. Let me read it. Same. Oh, my mom's calling me. Or not my mom. Angel's calling me. What am I saying? Yo. Yo. Wait, do I have to turn the speaker on? Yo, can you hear me? Oh, hold up. Same order. Hold on, Angel's calling me. Yeah. Yeah, it's good, bro.
Hey, I'm playing Silent Hill 2.
Hey, did you have to head somewhere earlier?
No, I took a nap. That's why.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck happened?
My back is...
No, it's not good. Hey, do you want me to share play The Walking Dead?
Want me to play Silent Hill or no?
What part are you on? Is it
at the beginning?
Oh, you're playing the second one?
Yeah. I finished the first one.
Do you want to watch me play The Walking Dead, or I can watch you play it whenever.
What the frick? Fuck. Cause I just got on, man.
Okay, yeah, I'll watch you play that for a bit.
Alright, for a bit.
Hold on, give me a minute. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm ending my stream. But I tell you, yeah, I'm gonna end right here. Take it easy, chat. I'll read all the details next live stream. Hold up. Alright.